Hello everyone, what's up? How are we feeling? I hope you guys are doing incredibly well. I did go ahead and pick up a few new products that caught my eye, so I thought let's go ahead and try it out today. I have been keeping them actually for quite some time, so I want to open them. I want to see what they're about, so let's get into it. I am going to start the complexion with the MILANI Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I'll be going in with the contour and highlighter later on, so I figured why not try it out with the foundation since it's like under the same range, just to see how everything works together. Now let's take the Bare With Me concealer from NYX because I want something that is a bit more hydrating underneath my eyes. That laid really well on top. I can't remember if I've used this concealer with this foundation before, but it looks nice right now at least. Moving on to the new products. So for the contour, I have the shade Ginger. Okay, so basically what happened was I placed an order on Ulta and they had a limited amount of the contour shades and the highlighters. So I initially got the contour in the shade Ginger and then the highlighter in the shade Stardust. But then I went to Ulta like a week later and saw that they had the highlighter in the shade Lunar, which was the initial shade that I wanted to get. So I'll probably go in with this one, but I just stuck with the same contour, but we'll see. It does look a little warm, so it might look more like a bronzer on me. I don't really know what to expect, so let's just give it a go. I'm just gonna go all in right now. I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be or what. I probably should have worked in small sections first. Oh lord, that's pretty sheer compared to like the foundation. I don't know, I was just expecting it to be a little more intense, but I'm liking how it's blending out. That was too easy. Like, yeah, wow. The reason that I said I thought it would be more pigmented is because the foundation is so full coverage, and because it's the Conceal and Perfect contour, I don't know, I just assumed it would like be the same, but it's not, and I think that's interesting. It's a little confusing, but I'm not mad at what they ended up doing. Like, this looks really, really beautiful and healthy on the skin. I'm even gonna go in with some more because I feel like I could use it. I would say this is definitely very beginner friendly. You have a lot of range and control with the product, and you can gradually build it up to the intensity that you like. Upon first impression, this is stunning, like absolutely stunning. And I really like that it just like deposits onto the applicator very easy and smooth. Like, it doesn't go all over the place. I definitely want to go and see what other shades they have because I want this in like a true contour for my skin tone. But this right now is definitely more of a bronzer for sure. For the highlighter, I am gonna go into Lunar first because Stardust is more of that like bronzy gold, and it just might appear a little too dark for my skin tone, so I don't want to open this if I don't have to. But Lunar is that champagne gold, which is usually what I like to have on my skin. If it's just as good as the contour, this might be the new combo for sure. I do feel like this is drying down just a tad bit quicker. That is so beautiful. This is like exactly what I like to have in my highlight. I don't know how long these last on the skin, but for a first start, these are definitely going to be in my rotation for sure. I'm gonna go into some cream blush. This is the Soft Matte LA Girl one in Blissful. I've been using a lot of powder blush recently, so this will be a nice change. For powder, I picked up the DERMABLEND loose powder. This technically isn't new because I've used it before, but it's been such a long time that I honestly can't remember what it's like. I do remember really loving it, but I don't know. So I wanted to pick it up because it was on sale. So I thought, why not? I'm gonna pick some up on my puff and go right ahead and apply. Yeah, I mean, the powder itself looks really nice, but I'm trying to tell if it like kind of made me look a little ghostly. Not too certain on that just yet. I am gonna add a little more warmth to my skin just because I feel like I could use a little more. I'm also gonna go in with a little more highlight. I want to see how this goes on top of powder. Could this be a big mistake? Maybe. Oh, apparently not. That looks really pretty. Moving on to liner, I'm going to take the NYX Epic Ink in the shade Brown. I've used this about once or twice since I've gotten it, and it's really nice. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think I've ever created a wing that fast. Okay, now while I give that a little time to dry, I was coming to the end of my LA Girl liner in the shade Lasting Brown, and I just decided to use it as a lip liner, and it's been pretty nice. Let's take the Merit Lip in 1990. For lashes, I am going to try to add them to the lower upper lash. Does that make any sense? Okay, this is something that I've always seen people do. I think I've tried it out once, like years ago. I don't think it worked out that time, but you know what? I'm gonna try it out again, and hopefully this will work. We'll see. I'm gonna start out like normal. I'm gonna curl my lashes and then add a few coats of mascara. Hopefully this works. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna have to skip over this part though, because I'm gonna need to like really get all up in my eye. All right, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. These lashes are hanging on by a thread, but I can see the idea of them, and I think I really like it. It was hard, but it wasn't as hard as I was expecting. It's just like having to get comfortable with like, okay, let me hold my eye and do this whole thing. Yeah, I really like how you can't see the band at all. I think you guys pretty much know how I feel about the few products I tried out in today's video. Everything except for the DERMABLEND powder, which now after having it sit on my face for a little bit, I can say, I'm like, let me take one last look. Yeah, it's a nice powder. I wouldn't say it's as good as I remember it being. Like, I, at this point right now, don't want to say that it beats my Beauty Bakery powder, but I am definitely going to continue using this and just see how it wears throughout the day and how it pairs with different products that I have. So yeah, that will definitely be staying with me as well. I'm glad I did pick it up because I think I would have kind of been left curious had I not. But overall, I think that this makeup did turn out very nice. I really don't feel like I put in that much effort, which is great, but it kind of looks like I did. So I think this was a solid round of products for sure. Everything that I used today, I can definitely see myself using in the future. So if I am repeating these products, don't be mad at me. It's just a matter of me loving them or me wanting to get a better feel for them. I do really want to try out a new foundation, but I haven't really seen any that have caught my eye. And I'm coming to the end of a lot of the ones I have. So if you guys have any suggestions, please do let me know. But aside from that, that is all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. What's it called? Group? Oh my god, where's my brush? Blush brush, what? Excuse me.